about to take another shower on my 25th hour. Spike leaves everywhere, game on a flight. You might see me anywhere, day in the night. Only thing changed to tell when I'm on the flight. I can touch down and take off the same night.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? My name is Lionel Glover, and basically I'm here to talk about the early part of dealing with recovery, right? Because in the early part of recovery, there's a lot of issues that goes on, especially when you're new in this process. And today, I just wanted to take time out to touch on a few of those. One thing I realize is when you're dealing with the disease of addiction, you always have to remember, where the disease took you to. See, you got to remember that, man. Because I know a lot of us, we lose focus of that. Get a little clean time or cleaned up, and, you forget, man. But you have to remember that, man, where the disease took you, man. You got to remember, the jails and the crack houses and, roaming the streets all types of night and hospitals and the danger you put yourself in being in unsafe neighborhoods and stuff like that. See, you got to remember that stuff, man. You need to remember that stuff. And remember what the disease took from you, man. Remember what it did to you, man. It had you lying, cheating, stealing, neglecting your loved ones, neglecting yourself, and things of that nature, man. You have to remember that, man. And don't ever forget your last 24, man, when you was out there, man. Don't forget that, man. Remember the funny looks, the stares, and things of that nature, man. Another important thing I think you need to realize is identifying triggers, right? Because we have to be able to identify and associate a lot of things we use drugs with and around, like people, places, and things. You got to realize that a lot of these things are unsafe. So, it's real important for you to become mentally capable of identifying your triggers. Like I said, people, places, and things. Little boo-boo in them, or down there on the strip. Or sometimes it just can be little things, man. It can be music can trigger, be a trigger for you. Certain neighborhoods right down the strip could be triggers for you. Or in the projects could be a trigger for you. So we have to be real aware of our triggers and identifying those triggers. Another thing I like to touch on is relapse warning signs. A change in attitude. It varies. You have to identify your relapse warning signs. But I can give you a few to be aware of. Like I said, a change of attitude, money, the loss of a loved one, boredom. All these can be triggered. Overwork. Stressed out for not finding work or a job or employment. So all those can be relapse warning signs, and it's so important to be able to identify those as well. And then again, in early recovery, man, and it's great to get out to some NA meetings, man, and just be able to socialize on that level. Attend a few NA meetings. The 12 steps is real important, man. Finding literature, DVDs, or any kind of thing based on the 12 steps or the spiritual principles, and like I said, attending meetings regularly is a great thing, especially in early part of recovery, so you can grasp the concept of how this thing works, right? And it's really important to have a support group, man. Get with some guys that's trying to do the same thing. Get you a team when you're at these meetings and stuff like that. Exchange numbers, get some numbers. And stay in contact with guys that's doing the right things and headed towards some of the goals you're trying to accomplish. And I think it's a great idea too is also to document or record your walk in this journey of recovery. I think that's very important too, and living life like that, and writing some small term goals, short term goals, and things like that. Also, I think it's real important to celebrate clean time, whether it's a day, a week, a month, a year. Celebrate, man, and learn to live life on life terms. You don't have to be, stuck in that place like that. I know for a lot of us, we kind of, forgot to have good, clean fun. But in this process, you will learn to do that, and continue to work on yourself, and that's basically what I got as far as the earliest part of dealing with recovery, man. Y'all stay up, and I'll get back with y'all soon, and stay on the lookout for a lot of stuff coming near you.
I'm so bossy, bitch, get off me. Trick, get off me, you can't get shit off me. I'm so bossy.